Hello, everyone, and welcome. It's time for me to try a recipe out of the Street Fighter cookbook. This is my Fight and Feast marathon to celebrate the release of Street Fighter 6. As you can see, I'm in full festivities here. And this is the first of a few things I'm going to be trying today out of this cookbook as donated by my fans, the Dutch Brothers. Thank you so much to the Dutch Brothers for donating the cookbook. And as made by my wife, Kat. She is cooking these recipes for us in the kitchen to try over the course of the day, which is so nice of her. So thank you so much to my wife, obviously, for putting in all the work and time to do this. Our first recipe comes from Asia. Our first recipe comes from one of a group of twins. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing we're going to be trying out today from the Street Fighter cookbook, Yang's curry fish balls. Yes. Curry fish balls. That sounds absolutely delicious, doesn't it? We're trying this today. Okay, so let me read you the backstory. Yes, this is Yang from Street Fighter 3, one of the twins, the Kung Fu twins, who I believe trained under Gen or Jen, also who was the master of Chun-Li. And let's take a look at this recipe together. There's what it's supposed to look like, okay? Interesting. Of course, that's life-size, supposed to be the size of your hand. Yeah, right. Okay. Curry fish balls. Here we go. I wanted to ask Yang on his work break all about how he and his brother trained together and how they managed to support each other so well, but I got a little sidetracked asking about hair care tips. Yang's hairstyle is just so distracting, we went down a long road of hair products and routines. Before I knew it, I had finished the entire plate of curry fish balls without even asking a single thing about fighting, and Yang had to get back to his customers. Or if you remember, they're actually waiters and or chefs, correct? They work in a restaurant. In the original Street Fighter 3, you're fighting inside of like a giant restaurant. Yeah. This is the lore behind curry fish balls. I'm reading to you right now. All right? So, what do you need? Well, you make your own curry paste, and my wife has done this. It's shallots, garlic, fresh ginger, lemongrass, cilantro, dried red chilies, ground coriander, ground turmeric, ground cumin, fish sauce, black pepper, and zest of lime. Okay, that's how you make the curry paste. For the curry itself, you then add canola oil, shallots, garlic, all-purpose flour, curry paste, which is what you made previously, fish stock, coconut milk, palm sugar, and pre-made fish balls. Now, as I guys were telling you, this may or may not be good based on the balls themselves because you're supposed to buy pre-made fish balls. This recipe doesn't actually have the recipe to make your own fish balls. So we bought these at an Asian market. I don't know if they're any good or not because we never had fish balls before. If these fish balls taste good, maybe this recipe will be amazing. If these fish balls taste nasty, then probably the whole recipe will be bad. I've never eaten a fish ball before, so I actually have no idea what this is going to be like, okay? So, basically this is the recipe how you make it, and it says feel free to use a pre-made curry paste if you can't find all the ingredients to make your own. I actually don't even know what we did. And fish balls can be found in most Asian grocery stores in a variety of shapes, both frozen and fresh. We got frozen. We got 3 packs of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically go get a bowl and fill it with these balls and curry paste, and we're going to try this live. All right, so there it is. Yang's curry fish balls out of the Street Fighter cookbook. I'm now going to go return this to my wife because she is making the next recipe and she needs the cookbook for that. So give me a second. I'll be right back with the food. Okay. All right, guys. I present to you from the Street Fighter Cookbook, Yang's Curry Fish Balls. There they are, nice and steamy. They're hot out of a pan in my kitchen, made by my wife. So, all that curry and everything is pre-made by my wife, all right? Now, I don't actually know if they're spicy or not. I don't know anything about it, okay? So, they were frozen. We got them at an Asian market in the freezer. And we thawed them out so that we could cook them more easily today. Now, I've never had a fishball before, all right? I don't even know what it's going to taste like, you know, what the consistency is. I have no idea. Broseph did a super chat. He says, you must wax on and wax off DSP San. This is very important. Thank you. Okay. So, we're going to give this a shot. I may regret putting fish balls in my mouth in just a moment. I don't know. We're going to find out. All right, here we go. So, first of all, I'm going to try to, like, split a fish ball. Oh, God. It already moved. Okay. Splitting a fish ball down the middle, trying to separate it so I can see what it looks like in the middle of the fish ball. Okay. Well, honestly, there's not a heck of a lot to see, as I'm about to show you as I split it here. Ready? I mean, what is it? Is it dough? Is it just fish with gelatin? Like, I don't know what makes a fish ball. You buy them pre-made. So I honestly have no idea what it's going to be like or what it's going to taste like. Now, the curry has a whole bunch of interesting spices and things in it that may taste really good. Curry is good. I like curry. So I guess we're going to... You know what? I'm just going to put the whole thing in my mouth to see what it is. Are you ready? Here we go. Yang's Curry Fish Balls, everybody. Oh my God. Whoa, it's like intense. Holy shit. Whoa. My eyes are starting to water. Dude, it's got intense spice. It's not necessarily hot, but it's like intense spicy flavor. As soon as I put it in my mouth, it was like, boom, my tongue was tingling in every position. And all through my mouth, it was tingling. But it's not hot, meaning it's not permeating. It's already gone. It was like for like 20 seconds, my mouth was like, woo, spice, baby. And then it kind of went away. That was very unique. Man. So I definitely taste fish, some kind of white fish. I don't know what kind of white fish are in these balls, but I definitely taste white fish of some sort. But there's a lot of salt, definitely a lot of sodium flavor. It's got that savory kind of curry flavor to it. And the spice, man, it's a over, like, woo, like a strong kick of spice. Now, some people were saying that it looked like it was too chewy. The balls are chewy. They are. They're a bit chewy. I thought maybe they'd be mushy. They're definitely not mushy at all. They're of a chewier consistency. All right, let me eat the other half of this one. Jay Kuma says perhaps it's tilapia. That seems to be common fish for fish balls. Perhaps. I would say maybe. Man, it's not bad at all, actually. As long as you like the taste of whitefish. Dude, the spice in the curry is absolutely what makes this dish. The spice in the curry is like, whoo! It's intense. Like, I would have to, when you're eating these, you have to kind of wait before you eat the next one. You have to wait for the spice of the first one to cool down before you eat the next one. Because if you ate like 4 or 5 in a row without, your mouth would be like, wah! The overload of spices. But I'm wondering what's causing the spice, because like I said, it's not a permeating burn. It goes away after a few seconds. So what would cause your mouth to have that level of spice but not intense? It said it had chili peppers in it, but wouldn't chili peppers be spicier than that? Zelda Kubo says you're supposed to eat it with rice. If you saw the picture in the recipe, they were just serving them on a skewer. So we didn't get rice because we didn't know that. It said just skewer. We forgot the skewers, though. So I'm just kind of... Oh, that's true. Rip the Jacker says... He says it could be the ginger. You may be right. Because I smell ginger in it. You're absolutely right. It may be the ginger. These are not bad at all. And I've never had anything like this before. Okay, here we go. This is pretty good. Mmm. I actually really like this. It's very different than what I expected. It's very spicy, but dude, it's good. And I never had a fish ball. I genuinely am enjoying this. Wow, I'm blown away. I thought it was going to be gross. I'll be honest, fish balls, frozen fish balls. Now, this is tasty. You would assume there's probably a lot of protein in it, right? If it's fish and dough or whatever's in this, it's probably got a heck of a lot of protein in it. And curry's not bad for you at all. Curry's quite good for you, right? So this is quite good. You know what I would like? I would like this curry sauce with other things. I would like this with chicken. Sure, I would like this curry sauce with other proteins as well. I don't know if I would necessarily always have fish balls with it, but I think other proteins would go quite good with it. Mmm. I seriously love this. It's super good. Mmm. But you gotta like spice because it's a lot of spice. Lanuli says, will this become a regular dish in your household? Like I said, maybe the sauce. I don't know about the fish balls. I don't think we want to go to an Asian market to get a fish ball all the time. But overall, it's a good dish. I would like it with maybe other proteins, for sure. Why do I think they would be bad? Honestly, these fish balls, when they're frozen, they don't look great. They're very pale. There's no seasoning on them. They're plain. And, you know, you just think, oh, it's a bunch of frozen, like, when you go to your grocery store and you see the big bag of a bunch of frozen shit together and you're like, oh, it's going to be bland or, but the curry makes the dish. The curry is significantly good. I'm really liking the flavor of the curry. Celtic Kubo says, how would you compare the heat to Indian food? Here's the difference. So this has spice to it for sure, but the spice comes and goes within maybe 30 seconds. And then it's as if you never put the fish ball in your mouth. Okay? In Indian food, when you start eating Indian food, dude, that spice in Indian foods tends to permeate and last. And the more you eat, it's like a constant building heat. With this, it's not. Like, the more I'm eating, it's there. It's already almost gone. That fish ball I just ate is almost no spice in my mouth now. It's almost gone completely. So, dude, I like this. What I'm gonna tell Kat, definitely hold on to the recipe for the curry itself. And maybe use this curry in other future recipes because this is a spicy, interesting curry that I would like with chicken and veggies. This could be, you know what? She could make her own homemade curry with chicken and veggies. With this recipe, this would be super good. Yum. I don't think I'm going to eat all of it. There's a lot here. So I'll probably eat like one or two more. But this is a good snack. And I could see, like people said, have it with rice. Yeah, if you had this with rice and vegetables, this would be a good meal. For sure. For me, it's just a snack because I don't have anything else with it. I'm just eating, the fish balls themselves. But for sure, this could be a complete meal. I really like it. I'm blown away. I thought it was not going to be good, and I actually really like this. So to me, Yang's fish balls from the Street Fighter cookbook, Phil Ryu, gives it a thumb up. I really enjoy this. This is very, very good. Yummy. Okay. I've had like 5 or 6 of them. I think that's good for now. Only because I have more food coming today. This is the first of 3 recipes, and we're going to have like a meal too. Yeah, I know. So that was absolutely good. That was very, very good. But as an added treat, I owe my viewers a shot of tequila from earlier today with the level of support that I received. I owe you guys a shot. So let's take a celebratory shot because I beat M. Bison in Super Turbo on the hardest difficulty. It took over an hour, but I did it. So we're going to take a celebratory shot of tequila, and also in conjunction with the contributions I've received today. Okay? Fish balls and tequila. Sounds like a plan. That's how you make it go down, baby. All right. I hope you're enjoying this special event. That's the first of multiple recipes I'll be trying. Thanks for watching, and see you for the next one shortly.